Welcome to yoga. Good morning, afternoon for some of you, evening. And let's start in Sphinx. So on your bellies with your legs long, bring your forearms, placing your forearms, spreading the fingers wide on your mats. So a little bit of a different way to start. Tops of the feet down, shoulders and elbows in line, forearms like the number 11. Spread all 10 fingers. Press the forearms, reach the shoulder blades back. And you can just let your neck release here. So it's already a bit of a back bend, but instead of increasing it with the chin up, let the head and the neck relax. Close the eyes. Feel the belly touching the mat, the toenails, the shins. Maybe gently turn your chin side to side, letting your neck relax a bit more. And start to breathe in and out the nose if that's possible for you. Stay here for a few cycles of breath. Feeling the shoulder blades soften, the eyes relax, the eyelids softening. Now introduce an intention for the practice. Judith Lasater says, our words reflect our thoughts reflect our beliefs, and our beliefs rule our lives, especially the unconscious ones. So considering what thoughts come across as we're doing challenging poses or more still poses, just noticing them and neutrally pushing them to the side without judging them. 3 more breaths. If you'd like to use some music, you can start my playlist or your own. And then we're going to add on. So continuing from Sphinx, starting to cat-cow the spine. Press into the knees and draw the belly button towards the ribcage to lift the thighs and round the spine, tucking the chin, looking towards your belly button. And then start to lower the hips and the thighs, squeeze the shoulder blades, and now look up towards the ceiling. Deeper back bend. Keep going like that. Press the palms into the mat. Lift the hips, the thighs. Your core is starting to work, undulating the spine, and slowly release. Keep going like that at your own pace. Dynamic Sphinx. Warming up the core. Take 3 more rounds. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades in. Elbows in. Don't let the elbows splay out to the side. Pressing the toenails into the mat. And then the next time you start to lift the hips, tuck the toes, reach the heels back, and find your forearm plank. Let your hips roll to the right, heels to the right, hips to center, heels to the left, hips to the left. Keep going, dipping the hips side to side, pausing at center, making a big rainbow shape with your hips. Once more to the left and the right. And then slowly lower the knees down, walk your hands and palms forward, keeping the hips over the knees for puppy pose, forehead or chin to the mat. Let the belly just release here. One more big breath in. Press into your palms, draw yourself forward to tabletop, and we'll do a little wrist stretching. Maybe flip the palms to face the wide edge of your mat. And then eventually palms, maybe one at a time, to face your knees, your thighs. You could make fists with the palms. Whenever it feels like it's too much on your wrist, you could flip the palm to face you and slowly lower down one at a time. Just getting some nice stretches before we bear weight on our hands more and our wrists more. Rolling the wrists around a little bit. You can tap out the feet, relax the head and the neck here. Getting each wrist evenly left and right. And then when you're ready, stand on the shins on the thighs. Reach your arms up overhead. Spread the fingers wide. Relax the shoulders down the back and make a big fist. Close your hands and open. Keep going like that. Close and open. Start to go a little faster. Really exaggerate how much you're clenching and then opening. Keep the shoulders relaxed, the face relaxed as fast as you can. Starting to really feel your wrists, your forearms working. Keep going, keep going. For 3, for 2, for 1. Release, shake it out. Maybe shimmy your shoulders a little bit. Stay on your knees, on your shins. And then lower your hips back, reach your arms forward. And inhale, rise up. Twice more. Lean back and rise forward, shoulders over hips again. One more, like a chair pose almost, maybe even arms up by the ears. And then come back up, plant the palms, tabletop. From tabletop, keeping your left knee down, extend your right leg long. Right knee towards nose, pull it in, round the spine, extend. Twice more, knee to nose, and extend. Knee to nose. Extend, lower your right toes, so right leg long, and just shift the weight forward and back, feeling the weight move from the palm to the fingertips, feeling the calf stretch. Start to pause at center and peel open to a supported side plank. Right heel down, right arm lifts. Maybe you lift your back foot and right heel in line with the hip. Arm over the ear, stretch your right arm forward. Option to add elbow to knee, crunching right elbow to right knee and extending. Next time, you're drawing your right knee forward. Step that right foot forward into a low lunge variation. So maybe you just inch that right foot forward. Straighten the right leg and reach the hips back. Draw your arms in towards your rib cage. Rebend the right knee and sweep your arms up. Low lunge. And we'll take that a little faster. Straighten your right leg. Draw the forearms in towards your rib cage. Squeeze the elbows behind you. Bend your right knee. Arms lift high. Exhale, straighten and pull. Inhale, lift. 2 more. I like to make a fist out of my palms to really feel that squeezing of the elbows. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Plant the palms. Tuck your back toes, left toes tuck, and then draw the right knee towards the chest. So you can lift it up and find a 3-legged dog. Right leg high, bend the knee, open it up. Scorpion dog, shake it around, circle the hip, the knee, the ankle. Pressing evenly through left and right hand. And then find your downward facing dog. Take a few cycles of breath here, maybe a big inhale or audible sigh, exhale, let it go. Finding stillness or walking your dog. First dog of the practice. As you're ready, look towards your hands and pull forward to plank, shoulders over the wrist. Stay here, hold, lift the thighs, reach crown of head forward. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Notice the thoughts that are passing by. And come back to your fingers, spreading them wide. Belly button towards spine, core working. Breathe in, breathe out, slow down the exhale. 2 more breaths. You got it. If you need to lower your knees, you can. Last breath. And then everybody slowly lower the knees, and we'll start the other side. So right knee stays down. Left foot reaches back behind you. Draw the left knee forward towards the chest, towards the chin, towards the nose. Re-extend. 2 more, knee to nose. Round and tuck, extend. 1 more, knee to nose. Press your left heel back, lower the left toes, and shift your weight forward and back. When you're ready, roll the left heel down, peel the left arm open, side plank variation. You could always move the right shin, the right foot more to the right to help you with the balance. Stay right here, left arm over the ear, or lift and hover the left foot. Stay here, keep reaching to the arm and the hand, or add the crunches, elbow towards knee. Okay, next time your left knee is drawing forward, step it or just inch it forward, make your way to the low lunge. Start to shift the weight back, straightening the left leg, and then find your fists and your forearms at your rib cage. Flexing the left toes. Rebend the left knee, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, shift the weight back. Keep going with your breath. A few more cycles of this dynamic hamstring stretch. You can hold one posture a little longer, or you can flow it. Next time you're in a low lunge, just stay there with the arms up. Relax the shoulders down the back. Bend the palms. Tuck your right toes under. Start to straighten the right leg, and then draw your left knee towards your chest. Pull it in. 3-legged dog. Shoot the left leg high. Bend the knee. Open it up. Circle it around. Shake it out. And eventually 2 feet to the mat, downward facing dog. Again, a few cycles of breath. Inhale. Exhale, sigh. Let it go. Option to stay here in dog, find stillness or pedal the feet. Or option to go through your first flow. Inhale, shift forward. Lower knees, chest, and chin. You could take Sphinx again, or you could find Cobra. And make your way to down dog again. Through tabletop or through plank. Hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Draw the knee towards the nose. Pull it forward. 3-legged dog. Twice more. Knee towards nose. Use your core. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. And step your right foot forward. High lunge. Maybe take a wider stance or a longer stance. Inhale, rise up. Just like we did from low lunge. Find your balance. And then you'll bend both knees and pull your arms towards your rib cage. Inhale, straighten both arms and lift out of the torso, reach to the sky. Bend the knees, pull the arms in. Inhale, lift. 2 more. Bend and straighten. Last one. Bend and straighten. This time, just the front knee bends. Sweep the arms back, lean the chest forward, airplane arms. Stay here or lift off, warrior 3. You can either hold the high lunge or from warrior 3, lift your left heel a little higher, reach the crown of head forward, and then we'll all meet back in high lunge, gently bending your front knee. Step back, soft landing, inhale, arms up, high lunge. Open up, warrior 2, right arm forward, left arm back. Take up a lot of space. Bend the elbows and bring your hands behind your head. Then lean your right elbow towards the right thigh or knee. Inhale back to center. Lean the left elbow to the left side. Keep the spine long and keep tilting side to side, or you choose to just stay at center. Strong through the back foot, strong through the front leg. One more time. And next time you're tilting back, straighten the right leg and take reverse triangle. Left hand down, left leg, right hand to the sky. Reach it up and over your right ear. One more inhale, find the length. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Hands frame the foot. And then, instead of just going straight to down dog, lift the right knee, the right thigh. See if you can draw it towards the chest. And then find a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open it up. Scorpion again, shake it out. Downward facing dog. Stay in down dog or go through your flow. Maybe your first vinyasa with the chaturanga. Lowering halfway. Over or upward facing dog. Making your way to down dog. Big inhale. Audible exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee towards nose. Pull it in. Just like we did on the right side. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Maybe even touch your knee to your forehead. Three-legged dog. Knee towards the nose or the chest, and then step forward lightly, preparing for high lunge. Maybe widen the stance. Inhale, arms up. Take your time, straighten your back leg. And then bend both knees, back knee bends, pull the arms in towards the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend both knees, bend the elbows. Keep going. Inhale to rise. Exhale as you bend. So I'll take one more. And then find your airplane lunge. Straighten your back leg. Reach the arms back. Hold your high lunge here, or lift off warrior three. Keep squaring the hips. Reach the fingers further back. And then make your way to high lunge. Left knee bends, soft landing of the right toes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Spin open. Take your time to widen your stance if you need. Relax the shoulder blade. Press to the outer edge of the right foot, and then interlace hands behind the back, elbows bend. Long spine, left elbow towards the left. Inhale, center. Right elbow towards the right. Keep going, keeping the space on the side body, working the obliques at your own pace. Keep breathing. Let's take one more round. And then the next time that you're leaning back, straighten the left leg, find reverse triangle. Big inhale through the left side body. On your next exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot, runner's lunge. Plant the palms and lift your left knee up towards the chest. Pause there for a moment and then find three-legged dog. Left heel high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Shake that left leg out. And 2 feet to the mat, downward facing dog. Option to take your vinyasa, option to stay in down dog or rest. When you reach downward facing dog, take a big inhale and a sigh, let it go. Start to bring your feet together, toes to touch, and inhale, shift forward to plank with the legs sealed together. Bring your heels to the left and find side plank. Peel your right arm to the sky. You can always take it from your forearm or left fist if this is too much for your wrist. Lift the hips a little higher. Maybe lift the right foot, hovering an inch or two or a foot off the right foot. Then bend your right knee and step. Plant your right palm off the mat and wild thing. Open your chest to the sky. Big heart opener. Slowly return to plank. Either lower the knees and take a little break, or we'll go to the second side as you're ready. So toes together, heels to the right. Feel the left arm stacking shoulders. Stay here, hips high. Maybe lift and hover that left foot an inch or a little higher. Left heel comes towards the glute and then stamp the left foot down. Inhale, lift the heart. Wild thing. Slowly make your way back towards plank. Pause here if you can, or lower the knees and rest, and then regain your strength, find us in plank. Tap both knees down, find plank. Keep going, tap the knees and lift. Tap and lift. 3 more, tap and lift. You got it, little tap, straighten the legs. Last one, tap and lift. Knees down, take them as wide as you want for a child's pose, or keep the shins together for embryo pose. Forehead to the mat, take a few cycles of breath here. You have about 8 more cycles of breath. You can shift the hips side to side, roll the forehead side to side. Just stay in stillness. Four more breaths. You can always bend the elbows and press the palms for prayer. And then stay here, or as you're ready, reach the arms long again. Find downward facing dog. Look towards your hands and walk, or if you feel ready, bend the knees and softly hop on the exhale, forward fold at the top of the mat. Bend the knees a lot or a little. Inhale, take a half lift. Straighten the legs, straighten the back. Exhale, fold forward again with light knees, bent knees. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, close the eyes, bring your hands to your hearts, maybe one to the belly, one to the heart, or hands at prayer. Stand a little taller. Lean the ears, the head back a little bit, roll the shoulder blades back, spread the toes. As you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Again, you could bend the knees a lot or a little. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank, and go through your vinyasa. You could lower the knees. You could take a little push up. Downward facing dog. And we'll do that one more time. A simple flow. Maybe try it with the eyes closed, Maybe try hopping forward or hopping back. Bend the knees, look forward, exhale, land, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Closing the eyes if they're not already closed. Stand a little taller. Listening to the thoughts that are coming. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. If you're hopping back, do so with bent elbows, soft elbows. Hopping to your chaturanga. Or just skipping it and meeting in downward facing dog. From down dog. One more time, we hop forward here. Lift the heels, or you can just walk to the top of the mat. Bend the knees, softly hop. This time, bring your feet, your toes close together, maybe even touching. And find chair pose. Hips low, arms up, sit back. Start to lower your hips towards your heels. Maybe the heels come up off the ground in toe stand. And then start to take your knees wide. Reaching your arms forward, slowly lower your hips into boat pose. So draw the knees back together. You could keep the toes on the ground, or you could lift and hover the shins. Low boat, extend the toes and the chest away. Inhale, high boat. 3 more times. We're going to take low and high boat. Lower and lengthen. Inhale, draw the knees to the chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale, pull in. Last one, extend. Pull in. Stay here in boat. Again, feet can be on the ground, and just roll your boat side to side, filling the core, the obliques. Keeping the knees at center, hips at center. Don't let those lower body move, just the upper body. Rowing your boat for 3, for 2, for 1. All right, here's the really tricky part. Rock a little bit back and a little bit forward. We're going to start to find momentum to reverse out of that the same way we came in. That sounds a little crazy, but you can watch me. Pull yourself up, get the momentum, and come into your toe stand. From your toe stand, rise up, heels down, chair pose. You can use your hands if you need to. Press into your right foot, lift your left knee, one-legged mountain. Inhale here. Exhale. Find the balance. Kick your left foot forward. And then tilt your way back into warrior 3 with the right foot as your base, left foot lifted. So we've been here before. And again, we're going to land in high lunge. So start to picture your high lunge. Bend your right knee, step back. Inhale, arms up, soft landing. Take your time to get there. Maybe widen your stance. And then finding a twist. Peel left arm forward, right arm back. Twisted lunge. Bring your right hand down and your left hand up. Exalted. One more inhale. Feel the space. Partway your left hand down, right hand down. Draw the right knee into your chest from your plank. 3-legged down dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Option here to flip your dog. A deeper back bend than wide thing, which we already did. Eventually finding downward facing dog. Stay in down dog or go through the vinyasa, your flow of choice. From down dog, maybe an audible exhale, a big sigh out the mouth. Let that go. Here we have the second side to try. So when you're ready, bend the knees, look to your hands, hop forward, forward fold. Take a half lift to reset the spine first, neutralize the spine, inhale. Exhale, fold. Toes closer together, hips down, arms up, chair. Start to lower the hips and lift the heels, toes stand. Keep reaching your fingers away from you to find the balance. Then take the knees out wide and sit on your bottom. Somehow find your way into boat pose. All right, low boat to high boat, or you can just hold boat. Twice more. Last one. Find your boat and row your boat. You can row fast, you can row slow. Imagine the thoughts that are coming, like the quote at the beginning. You might be trying to row yourself out of this pose. All right, we're done. 3, 2, 1. Now, somehow you're going to get back into toe stand. So maybe you have to use a little momentum. Maybe you have to use your hand. But try to come back into your toe stand. Start with the knees wide and then draw them together. Heels down, hips rise a little bit to chair pose. And then we take the second side. Left foot presses down. Inhale, lift the right knee, one-legged mountain. Just pause to find your balance. Relax the shoulders down the back. Lift the right thigh a little higher. And then kick the right foot forward. Start to tilt your chest forward and your right leg back for warrior 3. Another way to get into this pose where we've already been. Imagine, visualize your high lunge. Step back softly. Arms rise. Left knee over the ankle. Straighten the right leg. Lift the right thigh. Feel the right arm forward, left arm back, twisting. Left hand down, right arm up. Start to cartwheel the hands down to runner's lunge. Frame that foot. Lift and hover the left knee. Bend the left knee. Lift the thigh a little higher. 3-legged dog. Left heel high. Scorpion dog or flip your dog. Right hand stays planted. Left arm lifts. Meeting everybody in downward facing dog as you're ready. 3 breaths in down dog, or option to take a vinyasa. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Look towards your hands, bend the knees, walk or hop forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the toes together, chair pose. All right, we're doing it again just so we can keep practicing, get a little better. Lower down, toes stand. Open the knees wide. Sit back. This time we're not going to lower and lift. Just find your chair and then come back up if you can. Make your way somehow back into chair from your toe stand. Press into the left foot. Rise the right knee. One-legged mountain. Take your right heel forward, just like we did before. Same sequence, but we're going to change it right here. Warrior 3 into half moon. Start to bring your right hand to your right hip. Tilt your right hip to the right. Left hand to a block or the floor. Right hand reaches to the sky. Feeling open into your half moon pose. Beautiful. Okay, now visualize warrior 2. So left knee is going to bend to soften the landing. Step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Nice. Warrior 2. Take 3 breaths here to settle. From warrior 2, find side angle. Left forearm to thigh, reach right arm over the ear. Relax the head, relax the neck. You could bring your left hand to the floor or to a block. You could wrap your right hand behind your back. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands down, frame the left foot, runner's lunge. Just like we've done before, lift the left knee towards the chest, cover the foot there, and then find three-legged dog. Shake out the left leg a little bit. Keep the left leg long, three-legged down dog. Draw the left knee towards the opposite elbow, left to right. Three-legged dog. Left knee towards the right. Three-legged down dog. One more time. Left knee cross the body towards the right. Kick your left foot away from you. Right heel comes, spins down. Fallen triangle. Right hand reaches to the sky. Spin your toes to the ceiling so your heels are down and slowly lower your hips. You're in a wide-legged forward fold or wide-legged seat now, kind of at an angle. So just walk into a wide-legged forward fold. Relax your chin, your chest. Maybe move your jaw and your tongue around. You could widen the stance a little bit. Keep flexing the left and the right foot to notice how that engages the leg. Slow the breath here. We have 5 more breaths in stillness. Maybe walk your hands a little further away. Lengthen the spine with each inhale, and then fold further forward on the exhale. Notice the thoughts that arise in these more still poses. Return to your inhales, your exhales. Last 2 breaths here. Start to walk your hands towards the body. Lengthen the spine again. Start to turn back to the front of your mat. Plant your palms and find tabletop. Hands and knees. Any kind of cat-cow, freestyling, traditional cat-cow, side cat-cow, some combination of that. Just washing that sequence out before we start the second side. Maybe flutter the lips, tap the feet. Let it go, audible sigh. Just moving organically. You could also add the wrist stretches here, like we did at the beginning in the warm-up. We are bearing a lot of weight. Come onto the fist or the forearms. Giving your wrists some love. A few more breaths in the cat-cow. Wrist stretching. And then let's all stand up on the knees, on the shins, just like we did at the beginning. Reach the arms up, close and open. Close and open. Strengthening the wrists, the fists, the forearms for the planks. Faster and faster. Feeling your arms building strength. As fast as you can. Last 5, 4. Really close, really open. 3, 2, 1. Shake them out, shimmy it out. Let the arms wiggle. Maybe release, feel the tension releasing from the arms. Staying on your shins, like chair pose, hips down, arms up, sit back, reach your arms forward, and then inhale, stand up. A little different variation from the warm-up. Hips down, arms up by the ears. Stand up, hips in line with the knees. Last one, sit back. Inhale, stand up. Plant the palms tabletop, downward facing dog. All right, we're getting ready for the second side of that chair standing sequence. If you want to stay in down dog to prepare, you can. If you want to take a vinyasa before we take the other side, go for it. The vinyasas are always optional. All right, from down dog, bend the knees, look to your hands, walk or hop softly, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. Toes close together, maybe even touching. Chair pose, sit low. Last time in chair here. Stay in chair, inhale. Exhale, start to lower. Heels rise, chair pose. Take the knees wide and come to your seat, holding your boat pose just for a moment. All right, we're going to reverse it. Use a little momentum. Use your core. Rock a little forward and back. Come back somehow into that wide knee position and then draw the knees together, heels down, back into chair. All right, this is our base. Let pressure right foot down. Inhale, rise your left knee up, one-legged mountain. Kick your left foot forward. Start to tilt your upper body forward, your lower body back. Warrior 3. Finding your balance on the right foot. Make sure the right toes are pointing forward. And then transition to your half moon. Maybe left hand to hip as you transition and tilt your left hip open. Right hand down to the floor or a block. Notice if the right toe wants to turn in. That just means your hips are not as open as we would like. But that's a starting point. Left hand to the sky. Find your balancing half moon. You can play with hovering your right fingers off the mat. Soften the right knee a little bit, and you're going to step back to warrior 2. So left foot, big step to the back of the mat. Maybe widen your stance. And find your warrior 2. Soften the shoulders, spread through the fingertips. Feel the groundedness of 2 feet on the earth again. Notice where your back hand, your front hand are. Then you bend a little deeper into the lunge. 2 more breaths. Side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear, big stretch forward with the left hand. Keep the bend in the right knee. Keep pressing through the right forearm to create space in the right side body. Maybe left hand bends, wraps behind the back. 2 more breaths here. Start to cartwheel the hands down to frame the right foot. Your runner's lunge, plant the palms, lift the right knee up, hold it in, pause for a moment. Knee to chest, lift it higher. 3-legged dog, shake the right leg out. All right, now it's going to be that fallen triangle sequence. So right knee crosses the body to the left elbow. Find 3-legged dog. Again, knee towards left elbow. 3-legged dog, press up and back. This time, right knee to the left. Kick your right foot away from you. Outer edge plant, left heel down. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Start to spin the toes to the sky so the heels are down and lower your hips into that seat again. This time, bend the left knee like tree pose on the ground. Right forearm to the inner right thigh and left arm reaches up and over the ear. Stretching the left side body. Keep grounding both left and right sit bone. Breathing in and out the nose. Slow the exhales. One more inhale. Exhale, rise up, and then left hand plants all the way down outside the left hip. Plant that left palm down. Inhale, lift the hips, rising onto your left shin. Reach your right arm overhead, rock star pose. One more breath. Exhale, descend the hips back to the earth. Straighten the left leg away from you. Maybe shake the legs out a little, windshield wiper the toes. And we'll take the other side, bending your right knee, sole of the foot towards the left thigh, like tree pose on the floor. Left forearm comes inside the left thigh and reach your right arm over your ear. You could always use your right hand to kind of hold the side of your left temple, or even bend your left elbow and place your head into your palm if that feels more supportive for your neck. Keep the engagement in the legs, the left leg, flexing the left foot. Don't let it fall asleep here. One more inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. Plant the right palm by the side of your right hip. Leaning onto your right knee, right shin. Inhale, straighten the left leg away from you. Lift your left arm up. One more inhale. Exhale, hips down. Tabletop. Bring your palms to the mat, facing the top of your mat again. And any kind of cat-cow to wash that side out. Side cat-cow, traditional cat-cow. Maybe close the eyes. Couple more breaths. When you're ready, when you're done with your cat-cows, find downward facing dog. And choose to stay here or travel through another vinyasa. When you reach down dog again, an audible exhale, side out. Let that go. Inhale, reach the right leg high, bend the knee, open it up, and bring your right shin forward for half pigeon. Send your left leg away from you, lift the chest, and then fold sleeping pigeon, maybe using a block or a pillow. Two more breaths in pigeon. Build a Bach body with your breath. Think a little deeper. One more breath. And then just begin to use your palms to press yourself up and listen carefully. We're going to slide your left knee, bend your left knee behind the right. So stacking right knee just in front of the left, shins and ankles wide. And then begin to sit back into your knee pile. You can grab a block or a blanket to put under your hips if that's too intense. See if you can somehow manage to get both sit bones down. They may not be even. Big stretch for the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Either grab onto opposite elbows, framing your face, or you can take the tricep stretch with your right elbow bent, or bring your left palm behind and interlace. Last option, with the arms, a hug or eagle wrap. So choose what will feel great for your shoulders, your triceps. Maybe take a couple different variations, and then we'll hold it for several breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release the arms, shake them out. Lean forward onto your shins again. Untuck your legs, down dog, pedal the feet. Notice your left side, notice your right side, and then let's bring the left leg high, bend the knee, open it up. Second side of half pigeon, left shin forward. Stretch the right leg straight behind you. Puff up the chest, and then with that length, the space of your spine, fold forward. Maybe using your hands as a pillow. Keeping your shoulders squared. Just surrendering here. Notice if any thoughts are coming your way as we hold it a little longer than usual. Last 3 breaths. Start to press into your palm. And then slide your right knee, bend your right knee. Bring your shins away from each other. Left knee is now in front of the right, giving yourself space with your legs to sit back. One side might be a little different than the other. That's okay. You can draw your left hip down and then sweep the arms up and choose getting the opposite side of eagle or that framing of the face or that tricep stretch or that bind. And then we're headed to our back. Last couple breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, arms release, shake them out. Legs release in front of you, shake them out. And then roll gently onto your back and give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Draw the knees to the chest. Big compression, maybe forehead even up to the knees. Get really tight like a little bow. And then release head, neck, and shoulders to the ground. Left palm to left kneecap, right palm to right kneecap. Circle the knees. around in opposite directions or the same direction in big circles. Switch the direction you're going. And then bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, hands to the feet. Press your knees away from your reclined butterfly with the feet in the air. Open up, happy baby. Release the legs away from each other. Draw the knees down towards the rib cage. And roll around or flutter the lips here. Big sigh. Let it go. And take your time getting into your Shavasana, your final resting pose, with the legs long or maybe soles of feet together and knees wide, feet up the wall if you'd like, and you have a wall nearby. Having socks, blanket, whatever you need, but always laying on your back, palms up or down, hand to chest, hand to belly, so many choices. Just tune in to what your body needs for complete relaxation. Close the eyes and do nothing for the next several minutes. I'll guide you out. Some of the most crucial conversations are the ones we have with ourselves. Sherry Turkle. Take a big breath here in your Shavasana and maybe sigh audibly, let it go. Choose to slowly exit your corpse pose with small movement of the fingers and the toes, or choose to remain for a little longer. And taking several breaths to hug your knees, lean to the side, and press yourself to a seat with no rush at all. Maybe the eyes remain closed. As you transition back, the shoulders rolling up, back, and down. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up deeply. And sigh. Nice practice. Beautiful work, everybody. Drink some water.